Do you know what CRM, POD, DSR, FOB, BOL, and EB mean? If you work in the food service and Jan-San industries, well, these terms may be completely familiar to you. If you don't, they may be totally foreign to you. We're going to explore them all on another new edition of Nexus-Now. Hi, I'm Chris Mattson, and welcome to another new edition of Nexus-Now. In this episode, we are going to take a deep dive into all of the interesting acronyms and terminology that you hear every day in the food service and Jan-San industries. If you're interested in a challenge, then as we go through this video, keep track of how many answers you get correct. Are you ready? Let's give it a shot. Here is the first industry term, FOB doc and FOB delivered. What is the definition of each and how do they differ? FOB means free on board or freight on board. Both of these are shipping terms that define when the seller transfers ownership and liability of the goods to the buyer. FOB is used to determine freight costs, who is responsible for paying freight charges. Title transfer, when the title of the shipment passes from the seller to the buyer. Risk, who is responsible for any loss or damage during shipping. FOB doc means the cost of the freight is not included in the price. FOB delivered means the cost of the freight is included in the price. Here's the second industry term, BOL. BOL stands for Bill of Lading, which is a legal document that details the shipping of goods between a shipper and a carrier. A BOL includes information about the goods being shipped, the recipient, the delivery destination, and other important details. It also serves as a receipt for the freight transportation and a document of title for the goods. Here's the third industry term, POD. POD stands for Proof of Delivery, which is a document that confirms that a shipment has been delivered to the intended recipient. The carrier issues the POD, and the recipient must sign it to confirm that the goods were received in good condition. POD is important because it helps to prevent misunderstandings and disputes between businesses and customers. It can also be used to document any loss or damage to the goods. So how many of you gotten right so far? All right, let's keep going. Here is the fourth industry term, CRM. A CRM is a software cloud system that helps businesses manage their customer contact data, their interactions with customers, and their pending sales opportunities. The goal of a CRM is to improve relationships with customers to grow the business. Here are the fifth industry terms, MB and EB. MB is manufacturer brand, and EB is exclusive brand. Manufacturer brand is the brand that is manufactured by a company as their own brand. The company's logo and item number are on the product label, where exclusive brand is where the label is exclusive to the customer with their logo and item number on the label. Now let's pick up the pace a little. Are you ready? Here's the sixth industry term, HACCP, also known as HACCP. Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Points is a food safety system that identifies and controls potential hazards in the food production process. It's a science-based approach that's encouraged by the FDA and used by organizations involved in the food chain, including farms, dairies, meat processors, and even restaurants. Here are the seventh industry terms, RTE and RTC. RTE stands for ready to eat, and RTC means ready to cook. Ready to eat are foods that are ready to eat right out of the packaging with no preparations, heating, or cooking required. Ready to cook are food products designed to be heated or cooked right out of the case with clear instructions. Here's the eighth industry term, QC. QC means quality control, and it refers to a protocol or process in which the quality of a manufactured product is carefully managed and checked, typically on a production line, before it is released by a QC manager to be shipped out to the customers. Here are the ninth industry terms, DSM and GSM. A DSM, or district sales meeting, typically refers to a regional group or district of distributor sales reps coming together to meet. A GSM, or General Sales Meeting, typically refers to all of the districts coming together to collectively participate in one general meeting. Here are the 10th industry terms: DM, DSR, MA, and SC. DM is District Manager. DSR is Distributor Sales Representative. MA is Marketing Associate. And SC is Sales Consultant. A DM, or District Manager, manages a district of salespeople. DSR, MA, and SC are all field sales reps that typically work for a distributor. Here is the 11th industry term: Pro Number. In shipping, a Pro Number, or Progressive Rotating Order Number, is a 7-digit unique identifier number used to track a shipment from pickup to delivery, usually assigned by a freight carrier. Here are the 12th industry terms: FTL and LTL. FTL is full truckload, and LTL is less than truckload. These are freight carrier acronyms used by shipping companies to identify the size of a shipment. Here are the 13th industry terms: PO and RFQ. A PO, or purchase order, is a document completed by the buyer to purchase goods. It typically consists of a manufacturer's product information, the quantity needed, and the price. An RFQ, or request for quote, is a document that a business will use to ask suppliers for a price quote on their products and specification information about a product or service. RFQs are often used during the procurement process to help businesses make informed decisions about which vendors make the most sense for their operation. Now let's wrap things up with a really fast blitz of a lot more terms and acronyms. Are you ready? Let's go. CAP, Corrective Action Plan. CP, Control Point. CU, Cube. CS, Case. DEV, Deviation. LBS, Pounds. QA, Quality Assurance. ETA, Estimated Time Allowed. RM, Regional Manager. FCS, Food Contact Surface. FSRA, Food Safety Risk Assessment. AI, Artificial Intelligence. CFO, Chief Financial Officer. CMO, Chief Marketing Officer. CEO, Chief Executive Officer. COO, Chief Operations Officer. CIO, Chief Information Officer. CTO, Chief Technology Officer. C-Suite, it's a term used to describe a group of chief officers in a company. EVP, Executive Vice President. RA, Return Authorization. OEM, Original Equipment Manufacturer. Well, that was fun. I hope you got them all right. The more you learn and know about all of these crazy acronyms and abbreviated terms, the more effective you will be in the food service and Jansan industries. Thank you for joining me on another edition of Nexus Now.